You are failing because you're not cringe enough. I know that sounds like a crazy statement to start off a video, but let me cook here. You ever look at people on social media or celebrities? Okay, a good example here is JoJo Siwa. Most of you probably cringe at a video of hers at some point, like you see her doing this awkward dance and you just get that icky feeling and you do one of these faces. Everybody cringes. It's a completely natural thing to do, but people give it such a negative connotation. Here's the thing though, the people who are cringe are usually the ones that succeed. They're putting themselves out there, they're trying, they're failing, they're experimenting, and that's what everyone else is afraid to do. No one likes the feeling of being cringe themselves. It makes you feel like you're doing something outside the norm, which, I mean, you probably are, but that's the point. If you want to succeed in something extraordinary, you have to be willing to do what everybody else is afraid to do and face that judgment. Have you ever noticed how people will think something is cringe until it's popular? Once it hits this critical point, it all of a sudden shifts and it almost becomes cringe to still cringe at it. But the thing that was cringe in the first place didn't change. The only thing that changed was the perception. How people view it now has changed. Now it's the cool thing. Think of anime. 10 years ago, if you said you liked anime, you'd be turned upside down and drained of your lunch money, then stuffed in a locker. Now, people are proudly wearing their favorite anime merch out in public. They've got their favorite characters on their hoodies, their pants, phone cases. They have anime Fortnite skins and Call of Duty skins, for crying out loud. Each one is $20 a pop, by the way. People use anime and TikTok edits to show how they are him. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's not something to hide anymore. It's the cool thing to do now. People are jumping on the bandwagon. But again, nothing about anime has changed. The shows are the same. The fans are the same. The only thing that has changed is how people see it now. This is something I very much have firsthand experience with, and I know this is going to surprise you. At least if you've been watching my videos for a while, this will surprise you. My very first Dark Assassin video, and you guys know how these kind of videos are of mine, super high energy, over the top, borderline obnoxious trolling videos. I was an absolute nervous wreck during the first videos. It was the first video of its kind that I've ever done, and I was not used to that. Before doing those videos, I was doing very informational and scripted videos about technical stats, about dinos, and that's what I was used to doing. There was less personality, less moments of silliness. It was a safe thing to do. But I decided I wanted to do something crazy out of my normal self and have fun with it. Because I was just so tired of doing the scripted content, I just wanted to try something else. So I told myself, no matter what, I am going to make this video. I am going to make it the best it can be, and I am going to post it before I convince myself not to. And before recording it, I was sweating profusely, trying to convince myself not to do it and continue doing what I was used to. I could feel the beads of sweat dripping from my armpits down the side of my body. But I remember I told myself, I have to do this. I'm going to record this wacky video, even if I feel cringe or if I feel other people will cringe at me. I'm going to record this video and do the best I can with this video. I'm going to edit it to the best of my ability, and it's going to be uploaded no matter what. I forced myself, and here's what I've learned. Sometimes you can get just so inside your head that you build a fake reality. You've created a bias echo chamber where you convince yourself how people will react before doing something. You're already giving people a reaction without giving them the chance of having their own reaction. It's all imaginary. You don't actually know how something will be perceived until it's out of your head and out there in the world. Action is what produces information. Action is what produces information. You only learn what works by doing it. You get zero data, zero feedback, zero growth by not doing that thing, not trying, not risking because you don't want people to think you're cringe. It's almost like you have to reframe cringe to be a signal of progress. If something feels cringe, it probably means you're growing. Rather than it being something that stops you from taking action, let it be a sign that you're moving in the right direction. Now, if you notice, most people that call out cringe, they secretly wish they could do the same, but don't have the balls. And I'm using JoJo Siwa as an example again. People meme her, roast her, call her annoying, but she keeps doing what she's doing. It doesn't stop her. Doesn't it look like she's more free and comfortable with herself than the people calling her cringe? She doesn't care. The cringe people are the ones who get opportunities, attention, money, and happiness because they aren't afraid to do anything. The non-cringe people are just judging from the sidelines, never risking anything in fear of being judged. That's kind of the sad reality of it. They are projecting their own insecurity onto other people while those people are living free. Doesn't it sound good to live free? Isn't that something that you should want? If you care about what others think, you will always be their prisoner. That's Lao Tzu. You're putting yourself in a cage, never being able to reach your full potential because you're scared of what other people will think. And you don't even care about those people in the first place. Cringe is the admission ticket. Do what you're avoiding. Tell yourself you're going to do that thing. You're going to feel hot and sweaty. You're going to feel the sweat dripping down from your armpit. Force and train yourself to do that thing and not be afraid of what people think. And you will probably be afraid of what they think anyway, but just do it anyway. Just do it. Just push through that. You know you're going to feel that feeling. So the best thing that you can do is just do it anyway, because it's all in the direction of growth and taking action, even if you are afraid of being called cringe. And after you've taken that step, you now have valuable information. How did doing this thing make me feel? Was it successful? What do I change next time? What does the feedback say? You only get those answers from taking the action. Get out of your own head, be cringe. It's the way forward. If you like this video and want me to continue with this, hit the like button and let me know of your thoughts and experiences in the comments. I'd love to hear it. That's all I have for you in this video. I will see you in the next one.